The prayer that saved him. Early one crisp morning, David buttoned his shirt, tied his shoes, and reached for his car keys. He had a long day ahead, an important meeting across town, errands to run, and a promise to meet a friend for lunch. As he was about to step out the door, he felt a gentle tug in his heart. It was small, almost like a whisper, "Don't forget." He paused. With one hand still on the doorknob, he closed his eyes and whispered a simple prayer. "Lord, guide my steps today, protect me from harm, and let me come back home safely." It wasn't long or eloquent, just a quiet plea from a man who trusted that God heard him. Minutes later, he got into his car and started driving. The roads were busier than usual, and impatience tugged at him as traffic slowed. Normally, he might have rushed, weaving between cars to make up for lost time, but for reasons he couldn't explain, he felt no urge to hurry that morning. Instead, he drove calmly, as though an unseen hand pressed gently on his spirit, telling him to slow down. As he reached a busy intersection, the light turned green. The cars beside him accelerated quickly, but David hesitated, his foot still resting on the brake. Something, quiet and strong, told him to wait just a second longer. In that very instant, a large truck barreled through the red light, smashing into the cars that had sped ahead. The sound was thunderous, glass shattering, metal twisting. People screamed. David's car, still motionless at the line, remained untouched. His hands shook as he realized, if he had followed his usual rhythm, if he had rushed forward like the others, he would have been in the direct path of that truck. Tears welled in his eyes, not just from shock, but from gratitude. He whispered again, this time with trembling lips, "Thank you, Lord. Thank you for hearing me." That night, when he returned home, David placed his keys on the counter and sank into his chair. The weight of what could have been pressed heavily on him. One small prayer, spoken with faith before leaving his house, had spared him from a tragedy he might never have seen coming. From then on, he never left his house without praying. Not out of habit, but out of a deep awareness that the simple act of seeking God's protection could mean the difference between life and death. Never underestimate the power of a simple prayer. Placing your day in God's hands can protect you from dangers you don't see and guide you safely through life. Please like and leave a comment if you're not following us. You probably will not see us again. Follow for more.